This is this is a bad plan.
I'm going for it. Let's do it.
Okay. Attempt to grapple. You have advantage because he trusts you. Okay. And then I'll see if I can. Okay. Well, he rolled a natural 20. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Bounty Board. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. No need to wait. So, what do you guys remember from where we last left off?
We had a talking horse.
Talking horses with
With a tumor.
Yep.
With a tumor. Maxine!
Temporary talking horse.
She reminds me of Tina from Bob's Burgers. That was the feel I was going for.
That's the vibe I got as well.
Yeah. But you convinced her to come back with you to Troll Skull Manor. Mm-hmm. And so what we're going to do now is kind of recap as to what happens over the week. And it'll just be like some very general things that your character accomplishes before we jump right back into the story. So just to recap what Hershey was doing, he wanted to go to Bard College. And one thing he mentioned is he wanted to study the lore of monsters. So attending, community college for the study of bards, with a minor in healing, you successfully talked your way into a couple classes, and this kind of is how we explain the new abilities you've picked up. You're kind of like a bard in training, and you're learning more formal techniques. And this is also how you've learned some of the healing spells you picked up. One thing I'll mention is we kind of gave you some healing spells, but those you aren't supposed to have yet. But just because of our party comp, it kind of works for us, and we're going to explain it the best way we can. So. Mm-hmm. But having brought Maxine the talking horse to the Troll Skull Manor, you kind of had a conversation with the Harpers, and Maxine, having found new friends and fellowship with you all, and Hershey being her favorite, you were able to successfully convince them to move her base of operations, because she is also a Harper spy, if you didn't know.
Wait, Maxine?
Yeah, Maxine the talking horse. Yeah. She is a Harper spy.
No one suspects a horse.
So what we can do is, if you guys would like, we'll move into the manor real quick, and you can tell us where you want to put Maxine. This could be a group decision.
We haven't even, figured out.
Maxine has a token! Oh, this is the best.
And over the next couple days, you notice a ghostly form has started to reveal itself to you as you start cleaning things up.
Wait, like we can physically see him?
Mm-hmm.
He has a token too!
Oh no! Liv! What's up?
Oh, that's Liv.
It just looks
Hello!
like a pile of rags.
Hello, everyone! I decided he can talk. But he still does those ghostly noises too. Welcome back, everyone.
Liv, you can talk.
Yes, I suppose having new owners isn't too bad. I do fear of relinquishing my old manor, but you all seem like the hearty folk.
Hearty we are.
I have a heart right here. It's in my chest, I think.
Oh my.
Oh, Gulroc.
Now about this horse. Where shall we put her? I suggest the bottom floor of the garret.
Can horses do stairs?
Right over here.
On the bottom floor.
Oh, right here. Should be able to peek out.
Well, I want to.
She can man the drive-thru.
I obviously want to ask Maxine, what does she think of the first floor of the garret?
Well, being inside, I wanted to be a bartender.
Well, this is your room.
My room?
Yeah, it's like your own stable just to yourself.
Wow. Wait, do I get any privacy, though?
I want to. Yeah. Is there any cloth around that I can make like a curtain over that area of the garret for her?
Yeah, there's plenty of dirty and like soggy cloth. You find like a curtain.
All right. So like I'll tack up the curtain. Is the curtain big enough to just bridge that gap there?
Not at all, but with a little bit of a patching, like thread work, you're able to sew something together.
Yeah, so like right across here, and so this whole garret is hers.
Yep,
like that. Sweet. If this were Los Angeles, we should be charging her $700 rent.
Okay, well, for the most part, she's pretty happy about it, and there's, you promise her a lot of like stage time too, so good luck with that.
Well,
I'll
get that.
So, Hershey, he goes to college, does a lot of bard stuff. You play at some local taverns and you advertise the Troll Skull Manor a bit. Are you agreed upon a name yet for Troll Skull Manor?
I kind of like the Haunted Horse.
The Haunted Horse.
I really do love that. I think it's awesome.
The haunt and the horse.
Ooh, I like that better. A haunt and the horse.
I mean, it doesn't sound quite as good as Gulroc's Tavern, but it's still pretty good.
No, buddy, remember, we promise you the sign will say Gulroc's Tavern.
Oh, okay.
We promise.
Right.
but we'll call it something else out loud.
Okay, well, yeah, if anything for now, that's kind of like your placeholder name, and you're able to definitely share where the location is. Everyone's very familiar with the beaten down Troll Skull Manor. So I'm guessing you want to start renovating. How much do you all...
Should we talk about what we've been doing to see if we earned any money?
I'll say right now we'll spend what money you have, and then we'll add whatever you make.
Cool.
So that money you make will go right back into your account, your personal character sheet.
Okay. I have 8 gold.
You have 8 gold.
We're going to need to hire an accountant or something.
Should we subtract all of our gold?
Or just as much as you like.
One of us can be like a treasurer. Keep track of the gold. Or we can deposit whatever gold we want into like a public, like a guild bank kind of.
I like that. I think that's cool.
And Gulroc proposes that?
Yes, Gulroc will be the treasurer.
Oh, great.
Have all the money accounted for.
I'm pretty sure you can't count. Yeah, was that rude?
Count 1, 2, 5.
Yeah. All right, definitely not you. Sorry, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
Liv speaks up. Counting wasn't ever my strong suit either. Good luck, chumps.
Oh god.
Maxine.
She counts on her hooves. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count up to 4.
You can only count to 4. All right.
But she only can count to 2 without falling over.
Well, it did slip my mind that you all are pretty much broke. But we'll just say for the record that you're all, saving up to renovate.
I have
just get 50 gold.
Yeah, I have like 65 gold.
You spent that?
Yeah, Gulroc spent his on a potion.
I had like 60-something gold. But they took 20.
Yeah, Zagoria got robbed. But yeah. So maybe at the end of this episode, we'll figure out how much you all spend. So just to recap what Aeodin did in these last couple days, you've been trying to follow Godfrey's teachings, but they've been very cryptic at best. But you do still feel wiser after each talk. The fire that is burning within is starting to grow, and it's manifesting magic, and that kind of explains like your new eldritch abilities. And you pick up a couple new tricks, such as like a shield that bursts a light, and whenever you try to avoid an attack, and your burning hands you can call upon, and your idle time you usually spend trying to control the flame. And so you also received your 20 iron arrows from Embrick.
Yes.
And he definitely makes note of that fire within you. And he offers relative training to controlling those hot embers. But his husband is a little bit jealous about it.
Oh, it's nothing like that, I promise. It's strictly business. So, those iron arrows, what does it do more damage, or is there like a hit increase or anything?
We'll do a +1 to the damage roll. So attack roll will still be the same.
Okay.
+1 to it.
Cool. Is that reflected in my longbow thing, or should I do that now?
If you want to add it, now would be a good time.
Okay, adding it now.
And so, Gulroc, you spent some of your free time working with Yagra, trying to find some bodyguard work. She takes a liking to you, in a very brother-sister fashion, and definitely shows you around and tries to find some people that want a little half-orc help. So, overall, you probably make like 5 gold just from the here and there job. But you're still like getting a footing, especially with the Zentarim. You do hear about a job coming up, so they have you on their radar. So that's the Zentarim. They haven't really revealed much. You also work with Tally. Tally is the carpenter just around the road. We'll go back to the Troll Skull Alley map.
Oh. Very nice.
Yep. So let's go rock over there working with Tally.
Nice.
At your request, he does fashion your troll club, and he does carve a griffin into it. So it kind of looks like a nice griffin head with like a beak. Imagine like a very short scythe, kind of like at the end of this club.
That is dope.
Pretty cool.
And one thing he notes is, I reckon it was a good omen when one of those City Watch griffins flew over while I was at work on it. Should you ever need a bird's eye view, I suppose they'd be the ones to ask.
Over what?
Oh,
Over what?
City Watch has griffins.
The City Watch, yeah, they have a herd of griffins that they use for aerial dispatch.
Okay.
Dope.
And yeah, for the most part, he started to teach you some very professional techniques with wood carving. Although, whenever you're there, he kind of like puts you to work moving around a lot of the heavy stuff. The stuff he didn't want to do on his own. He's like, it's kind of like that Kung Fu Master style where he's like, wax on, wax off, but it's just you pushing stuff around. Yeah. Push and pull, push and pull. But you understand. You're like, oh, I get it. Wood carving.
Yeah.
And so Zagoria in the last couple days, he also had some bodyguard work. I'll go ahead and say Gulroc and Zagoria, because you've been doing like some bodyguard stuff. Both of you roll a d20 just to see how well you did. How well you performed. Maybe they slipped you a tip. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So Gulroc, you add an extra gold to your 5. So Gulroc, you made 6.
Okay.
And then Zagoria,
You lost a goal.
yeah, nothing of note really happened during your bodyguard duty on the Sea Word. You were, protecting the Dung Sweeper Guild at the behest of Jalister, who works for the Lord's Alliance. And they're part of basically the City Watch and just like keeping the peace. Nothing happened. You were bored out of your mind. And you even saw 0 opportunities to make a little bit of extra gold. But you did still, get on the good side of the City Watch. Jalister definitely appreciates what you did. You made, because it was 2 days' work, 5 gold.
Okay. And I got that free pass, right?
He kind of only mentioned it at, behest. You didn't really perform optimally. But it's like a carrot on the stick kind of thing for you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll have more work for you. He says, okay, if you do a little something extra, I'll give you that pass. You didn't really earn it this time.
Okay.
And not to be greedy, but you said I did do a couple of shows. Did I get paid for those shows?
Roll a performance check. So this will be a little bit
Ooh.
more for you. Aeodin, I don't know if you had any money-making things you were doing.
Not really. It's more like study and equipment acquisition.
Okay. You kind of led the cleanup of all the debris in the tavern.
Yeah, just like
Good. Not too good.
Everyone could tell that your performance was basically a ruse just to advertise your new tavern.
I was learning.
Too hard.
But you still performed adequately. A couple people threw some copper at you. In total, you probably made a gold.
I mean, do something. Advertise. I made profit and I advertised.
Mm-hmm. So today's a new day. And before things get started, you guys hear a knock at the door.
okay. I'll go answer it.
And just as you're about to open the door, there's an explosion outside.
Outside the door?
Outside, yeah, in the city street.
I rush outside.
Gulroc follows immediately.
Sorry, the music's too loud.
What? No, it's not, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, outside, it's just mass chaos.
Okay.
What is happening?
Yeah. Here's the explosion.
Whoa!
Oh god.
Yeah, that happened in the city street. Just because of what you all were doing, I'll say that Gulroc, he was over working with Tally. So, Gulroc, make an insight check real quick.
Alrighty.
So you hear the explosion. Everybody else was like inside the tavern at the time.
Okay.
7.
Apparently I didn't hear it very well.
Okay. Well, as you charge over, because you still heard the explosion, you felt it. You hear screams and such, and everybody inside heard this too. You also notice a figure running across the top of the roofs.
Top of the roofs?
Yeah, but you couldn't tell out with that roll. You weren't able to, decipher what they look like or anything. It was
like
just
a brief blur.
yeah. Everything was happening so fast.
Okay.
But yeah, you all kind of like rush outside, and you're not the only ones. A lot of the neighbors too, were also flooding the streets at the time.
Can I go towards the explosion just to see, like, aftermath or, like, if anybody's hurt or if anyone's around?
Sure. Yeah, you notice there's many charred bodies and anguished screams as things are still, like, falling and flying through the air. There's a lot of ash and a thick cloud of acrid smoke billows outward from the blast, which seems to have occurred right outside your door.
I guess I'll see if anyone is, like, alive, go up to them and just be like, what happened? Like, did you see anything? What's going on?
Okay. Yeah, one of the first people you see is the druid across the way. She's one of the few eyewitnesses. She says, it's Fala, by the way, which you all have met already. Mm-hmm. He says, I was watering the plants in my greenhouse on the second floor of my shop when the blast blew out some of the windows. Well, luckily I wasn't injured, but through the smoke I saw a cloaked man take something from the body of a dead gnome and start limping away. He was badly burned and casting glances over his shoulder like he was afraid of someone, following him. He was headed towards the bent nail, which that's where Gulroc was going. But in all of your rush, Gulroc, you weren't really, thinking of like what was going on. You just kind of ran towards it, rather than assume.
Have I meeting up with everybody at this point, or?
Yeah, you're kind of like among everyone in the crowd here.
Okay.
I'll say to her, just if you can, if any of these people need help, administer whatever you'd be willing to give, and we will head that way and see if this person is around. And I guess I'll ask Gulroc if he saw anything too, because he came from that way.
Very well. Are any of these friends of yours? There's about a dozen bodies all around.
Maybe. Well, you said it was a gnome, right? I hope it's not Zablob. Should we go? Let's go check that out.
Dang shit, you know, I don't want that to be burning. Or do you?
Yeah. And Hershey, because of your recent training, go ahead and roll an Arcana check, just to figure out like how this explosion happened.
I got it, I think. Maybe.
18. Yeah, you're very familiar with this magic. It was demonstrated by one of your professors. And not to brag, but you are a teacher's pet of sorts, and it was a fireball spell that was cast. But it also seems as if it wasn't casted by a person.
Alright, this is definitely a fireball spell, but something doesn't seem right about it. Not like when Aeodin casts them.
Possibly a device or an object, like a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Do I tell the difference?
You were able to discern that it wasn't from a man or a handheld casted fireball. So,
okay, so it's like a miner or a bomb.
Yeah, and an item is definitely what you can glean.
Oh no!
And so Zagoria was able to catch the eye of, some things out of place, such as Zentarim have been a part of this. You notice a couple of the bodies have the tattoo, that flying snake.
So the snake is...
That's the group that I did
Zentarim
work with, right?
So this is probably a Xanathar's doing.
That's what I was just thinking.
Let's can I see if the gnome is Zoblob or not?
Yeah, feel free. You notice it is a rock gnome, and it is not Zoblob, who you had that hearty smoking session with.
It's in a whole different district, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the southern region. You guys are in the north ward at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So the opposite end.
Hey, you never
We
know.
gotta travel for that.
He's the first gnome that came to mind.
Oh yeah, he's one of your friendly gnomes for sure.
Yeah.
Racist.
Well, but he's not a gnome that we know at all.
Together
None of
like
us.
that.
Or I guess I should roll perception as well.
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception.
Ooh, natural 20.
Hello.
Oh wow.
Unnatural.
Oh, yeah.
20, unnatural.
A dirty 20. Well, you notice that the gnome in question was the one that knocked on your door. So this gnome was seeking you out for sure. And he looked, or at least what remains of his face, he looked very fearful.
Oh man.
I was very afraid when he died.
Yeah. And just looking around, just to describe some of the carnage, there were almost a dozen bodies. 11 people were dead. One elderly female human. No one recognizes her. No one is really paying attention to her. There's 2 cloaked male humans. And Zagoria points out that they have that Zentarim mark on their necks. They're clad in leather armor with sheathed swords. There's 2 female humans and 1 male half-elf. There's 1 male gnome, which you found at your doorstep. His cloak is burned and he's clutching his dagger. There's 2 female halflings who were performing in the street. They were bard friends that Hershey had met prior during one of your advertising sprees.
Not those 2.
But you do hear that the City Watch are on their way as you're investigating.
Before they get there, has anyone searched the bodies for anything that can give us any information or anything?
Go ahead and search.
Okay. You want me to make an investigation?
Can we all do that?
Yeah, everyone make an investigation check. Yeah.
Natural 20, 18.
Gulroc is just
Yeah.
really insightful.
It's a 20 minus 2, but still good.
Oh.
Then Aeodin gets the save.
Without even trying.
Gulroc just finds it.
Okay, so, and yeah, Zagoria did it very well as well. So, what Gulroc discerns is that figure that was on top of the roofs. Maybe they had something to do with it. So you kind of climb up on one of the, on top of your manor, yeah.
So I like just now remember that
Yeah.
I saw a figure.
You're like,
Oh yeah,
what
It's
was
Gulroc.
the? Yeah.
figure on the roof. Let me go check up there.
That's pretty Gulroc.
Yeah. And so when you climb up on the roof, you notice a metal man part. Because you recall fighting one of those metal men.
Oh, like the scarecrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
who sold those scarecrows to the farmers again? I remember you saying, because we talked to that farmer and he was like, "Oh yeah, so and so gave us these."
It was like a tinkerer or some kind of like inventor that came up with some new technology or something.
Roll to
And
remember.
It's probably not the same people. They probably just purchased it or whatever. So, but I do pick it up and I like show it to Aeodin, like, hey, look, and I just like wiggle it around. Look what I found.
I'm like, I remember that.
Yeah. He like waves. It's like a hand, and he waves with it. It's like, from up here.
Or story style.
And so everyone else is kind of like investigating the bodies, and then you talk with some of the eyewitnesses. One of the witnesses that Aeodin speaks with is a child, and it is a 12-year-old boy. He watched as his halfling friends perished in the flames. He didn't really see much beyond that, but he found something important after the blast went off. Well, right after the explosion, I ducked behind a rain barrel, and then I heard a plop, and I found this in a barrel. And he produces a necklace. It has 2 beads, and 1 bead was missing, so it was like a cusp of 3 beads. And that's as far as he knows about it, but you're welcome to make...
I know exactly what this is. I'd say, thank you, young one. Now run home to your family and be safe. The City Watch will come take care of this, and just go be somewhere else, not here right now.
You're not taking this from me, are you? I was planning to keep it. I found it.
You want to keep it? Like, I don't think it's safe for you.
What are you, a cop?
Well, I fear that this other bead might have an explosion in it. And
Yeah, it's the bomb. I love it. I'm keeping it.
I don't think you should, young man.
Back him across the face.
I'll
Put him in his place.
I'll try to take it from him.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
I mean, I don't really want to scare him. I really don't want a child.
Or sleight of hand. Sleight of hand or intimidation.
All right, what am I better at?
Well, your dexterity, so probably
Yeah,
sleight.
what is sleight of hand?
6. He's able to do one of those, like, pass it behind his hand, do, like,
And
some
I'm like,
globetrotter stuff.
Maybe I can come up behind him and try to take it again.
Sure, yeah, Zagoria notices this.
Guys are such bullies.
Yeah, just bullying this 12-year-old
Well, I mean,
kid.
it's for a good cause.
I imagine
Aeodin.
Natural 20, boys.
Thank you.
So Zagoria, basically mid-toss that this kid's doing, grabs it, and he looks up, and he doesn't even see Zagoria. Like, it just disappeared.
Be like, run home, young one.
Oh, you big bully! And he kind of, like, storms off. But before he does that, he, takes, like, a piece of remembrance from the 2, basically, friends of his that died in this explosion.
Oh, that's awful. But I'm more than certain that this is a necklace with some fireball spells enchanted into it. So whoever did this did cast a fireball, ditched this, and then jumped up on the roof to escape.
Yeah, and Hershey, your conversation with one of the victims or passerbys is a Waterdevian born of wealth and privilege. Their name is Jezrin, and they were leaving the Tiger's Eye, which is a business around the corner. She was spying on her philanthroping husband when she witnessed it. I tell you, it was not a man, more like a puppet shaped like a man. It was like a puppet without strings, and I saw it on the rooftop. It hurled something into the crowd that caused that explosion. I saw those halflings burned alive. I saw it.
It went from like English to Southern. Pretty quick.
That's the nobles of this region.
When she's upset, she just gets real Southern.
Yeah. She's excited to share the gossip. So your friend Fala, at your request, started, trying to bring some of the people back to health, but most of them have passed. She was unable to speak with dead, cast a spell like that, but she does pass along the information that the clerics, who usually come by after, accidents such as this, they will take, donations to the church if you'd like to speak with the dead, or even try to bring one back from life.
Oh, shit. That sounds expensive, but that could be very worth it. I mean, we kind of understand, though, that obviously this is a Xanathar, doing. And either they, made or hired somebody or something. So I would say maybe we should try to see where it went, or... Oh, wait, sorry. That hideout we went to, was that Xanathar or Zentarim?
You've been to both. You went to a Zentarim hideout, which was full of those birdmen they had just stayed behind, and they were Xanathar that were hiding out in the Zentarim hideout.
Oh, okay.
So there was a skirmish there, and then the Zentarim kind of lost that hideout. And then you also went to find Floon in a Xanathar hideout, which was under the sewers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We should go back. I think we should go back, because this is going to keep happening and innocent people are going to keep dying until we figure out what's going on with this war between these two, or somehow resolve it.
Should we try following the figure that I saw on the roof, or?
I think we should, yeah. I imagine he's probably heading back there, if I had to guess.
So, from what you understand is the automaton, and from just asking around, is called a nimwright.
Oh, what?
Nimwright.
Nimwright.
And just questioning Jezrin, that Southern Belle, she says, well, the House of the Inspired, they're the innovators. They're the ones that built those things. Maybe you should visit them.
House of the Inspired?
Yeah, House of the Inspired Hands.
That sounds badass.
It's basically, it's all the artificers and mechanics. They all are a part of this this guild of sorts. And it's a temple crossed with a workshop. It's kind of like both of those intermingled.
Interesting. So divine machines.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. We could pit stop there and just get some info and see if anyone hired them.
Or we could split up.
Split the party?
Split us up and have half of us go into the base.
Mm-hmm. And then the other half get information.
Nah, last time a mind player nearly killed us all. I don't want to do that.
And I imagine if we returned, they'd be like, shit, the boss is dead. We should reinforce this place.
We should probably leave before the
I'm not saying go in. I'm saying a scout.
Mm-hmm.
Scouting mission.
You definitely don't want me to scout.
Well, the guards start showing up, and they start, interviewing people officially. They see you all. You are kind of closest to the fireballs, so they will approach you. You're welcome to flee the scene right now, though.
Yeah, let's get out if we can.
Yeah, let's leave.
Can we just slip back inside of the troll skull?
Into the shadows.
I'm knocking at a door, probably.
Yeah, we can always sneak out the back again.
Should we inform them this was a crime?
One of you picked up the bombs, though, and I don't want to have to explain that, so let's just leave.
Yeah, that's true. We do have evidence on us.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's peace out. I have issues with authority anyway.
Yeah, let's go to the Awakening.
I don't know what that word means.
And then we'll see if we want to... We'll just scout the base and see if we want to go in.
Okay, so yeah, you guys kind of subtly go around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you're not seen by the City Watch as they arrive. No, you don't take the explosion with you.
Maxine's in the garage!
Yeah. Well, Maxine...
Tend the bar, we'll be back!
She nays. But it's not a nay as in no, it's a nay as in, okay.
No.
Okay, so where do you guys want to head?
That inventor place.
Yeah, the
hands.
House of the Inspired
Oh,
Hand.
the Inspired
Sure.
Hand. I thought it was the Awakening. Oh well.
Okay, so yeah, you all head to the House of the Inspired Hand.
Awesome.
Sweet.
What if I have it on the map? I believe it's over yonder in this region of the seaboard. And, walking up to it, it takes you guys, a good couple hours just to get there, but it looks like the cross between a temple and a workshop. There's the symbol of Gond, a toothed cog with 4 spokes and displayed prominently. You see the silhouette of a human shape perching on top of the rooftop. It looks like one of those metal men that you've come across. And it's releasing a tiny metal sparrow into the sky. The bird does a couple loops into the air, then veers right towards you.
I pull out my bow
Okay.
and I shoot it.
You want to shoot the bird? All right, go ahead and roll. Roll to attack.
Oh no! Something's broken. All right, hold on.
Oh.
You'll probably have to go through your character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit though.
Plus, yeah.
That was without it, the pluses. That's a good hit.
That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just gonna try this. This roll won't count. I just want to see if it works for my character sheet. Okay, it does.
Okay, cool.
I was using the hot bar up at the top, and something wasn't happening.
That's because your character avatar thing's not there.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
So yeah, even though your arrow sank through it, it just kind of was already falling apart, and it just shatters this metal bird in the middle of the air. You notice that the metal man kind of does a dance in frustration, and then kind of like
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I was thinking Majora's Mask Skull Kid.
Yeah.
He's like
That's exactly what I thought.
and so it kind of withdraws into the attic through a secret hatch in the roof, and pretends like nothing ever happened. So you guys walk inside the temple, and
wait, can I collect some of the parts of this thing?
Sure. You've just got a lot of if you want to scoop up everything, you've got the remnants of a metal sparrow. If you want to put that in your inventory.
Cool.
Is there a door I can knock on to be polite?
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, it's a temple, and so it's very public place. There's a lot of people coming in and out. The doors are already propped open, and it's a buzz with activity, especially during the daylight hours, which is kind of like mid-afternoon for you all right now. And the main hall is about 24 marble pedestals you all witness. That each one has a prize-winning invention or a miniature of a model of some extraordinary creation. Would you like to hear about what is on display here?
Sure.
Sure. There's a 4-foot-tall working model of a clock tower, and it rings at the top of every hour. There's a wooden flying machine with wings that flap when it becomes airborne. There's a miniature model of a mechanical dragon with a brass plate that says Big Belchy, sank in Deepwater Harbor. There's a functional waking helmet that is equipped with a small articulated metal arm that gently slaps the wearer if they fall asleep. There's a miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray, and it has a brass plate that says the Scarlet Marpanoff, Lantanese Submersible. And so as you guys are investigating all the knickknacks, paddywhacks of the temple, one of the head honchos approaches. She introduces herself as Valletta. She's a dragonborn, and she's got a bronze ancestry. So this is the first dragonborn you've all ever met.
Wow.
Nice.
Welcome to the House of Inspired Hands. I am Valletta. How may we be of service?
Valletta, did you know that there's someone running around on the roof up there?
What? On the roof? Maybe you saw Nim.
Who?
Nim. He's all nimwright. He was gifted to the temple by a Lantanese wizard.
Really?
Wizard.
He wasn't causing any trouble, was he?
Potentially. What's his deal?
What's his deal? Well, he can't really speak. He's more or less got the personality of a child, but we watch after him, and he's one of our brightest inventions, so to speak. Would you like to meet him?
Yeah.
Well, I think we already met him.
Yes, we would.
Formally, yeah.
Sure. So he's up in the attic, so you all kind of like climb a couple stairs. But upon reaching the door, it's locked. So she knocks gently, but there's no response. Nim, honey, you have some visitors.
I speak up and I say, I think the doorknob's broken. I think my friend Zagoria here is a doorknob repairman. Can he just try and fix the doorknob real quick?
Yeah, I can take a look at it.
A doorknob repairman. Wow. That's a good persuasion. She believes you, for sure. Zagoria tried to picklock it. Should have a roll for that.
It's this, right?
24.
That's also a good roll.
It just clicks open, and you swing it. The Nim is kind of like across the room, facing the window, sitting on its bed. It kind of like turns its head like Exorcist style as you guys walk in the room. Like, it wasn't expecting visitors, so it's very startled. But it can't speak. Is there anything you all would like to say?
Gulroc, does that look anything like what you saw running across the roof? Also, did we exchange information on that?
Was that something that, like, what I saw running across the roof, DM?
Well, you didn't really get a clear impression just because of how you rolled, but from following up during the investigation, you have come to terms that yes, that's very likely what it was.
Yeah, that's the guy. Let's beat him up.
Valletta stops you right there. Excuse me? Nim, he's always here. There's no way he could have. You said you're from Trollskull Manor? That's so far.
He's really good at parkour.
He seems very skeptical.
I mean, we left shortly after the explosion, so he would have had plenty of time to get from Trollskull Manor back to here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have reason to believe that he may have attacked a group of people in the North Ward using a fireball spell. So is this an autonomous machine, or does it take command from something else or someone else?
Well, it acts on its own behalf. He has a personality of his own, and he can understand what we're saying right now. He just can't speak. And at that,
how do you communicate with him?
Well, at that, he just starts doing like these hand gestures. Like they look very benign to you, but Valletta just nods along, like, oh yes. What? Okay, yes. And Nim basically admits that it built a nimwright of its own for a friend, and perhaps that might be him.
Nim
Could be the one that I found on the roof. Because there was that other one that was not moving up on the roof.
Well, at this revelation, Valletta starts like chastising Nim, kind of like a child. Like, you built a nimwright and then you let it go away outside of our control? And she's like kind of wagging her figure. And Nim is kind of like sad. It kind of like makes its eyebrows like by hand go into like a sad, because it can't do it itself.
I feel like this thing looks like Chappie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Close? Yeah.
Very scarecrow in nature, though.
Okay. So many questions.
Or ask away. I'm not so good with words.
Valletta kind of like pauses you there. And she says, well, we can't have this being known to the public that one of our inventions has gone awry. There might be a reward should you all, find and bring back this nimwright. And
Yeah, of course. We have reason to believe that he is working with the Xanathar. Does that mean anything to you?
The Xanathar? Well, that would be unbearable for our reputation. If that is true in any regard, you must find him with all due haste.
I agree. I'm down. I am so down. Let's go check.
Especially if there's a good reward.
So Nim, the automaton, kind of like does this whole jive and kind of says like, wait, I have something that might help. And he's kind of like searching through his stuff as, you know, Valletta's basically charades explaining what he's doing. He reveals this device that when he holds down the trigger of it, it whirs and clicks. And I have a picture that I'll share real quick.
And
Let me know if you could see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
An
sexy.
umbrella on top of it.
Yeah, Nim explains through Valletta that it is a nimwright detector.
Oh,
And
like a dowsing rod.
Yeah, and it's a 1 foot long copper contraption with an umbrella-like metallic protrusion at the end. Would anybody like to detect magic? Or just like...
I'll detect it.
Just to see what it does.
I'm more interested in how much damage it does.
Can I use this as an improv weapon?
I'll detect magic, sure.
Yeah. I was unaware if anybody even had it, but regardless,
I'm pretty. I think
it's a spell. Okay, never mind. I can't.
it is a small.
If anything,
I'll use it.
okay.
Detect magic.
You don't even have to expend a spell slot for this. This is kind of like explained to you post handoff. Yeah. Basically, holding down the trigger, it will whirl when there's a nimwright within range, and it's supposed to work whenever any nimwright other than Nim is within 30 feet of the device. So even though he's like holding it down, it's not doing what it would do should a nimwright be in range.
30 feet?
Yeah, within 30 feet.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, that's very close.
I just want to ask to make sure. Are you guys saying that there's possibly another nimwright out there besides the one that I found on the roof that was not moving?
Well, we're very sure there are. You see, the Sea Maidens Fair, that I know they have several, one per ship, that they use as servants. And, well, we do commission everyone now and again. But, as you can plainly see, should one, start causing a riot or chaos of any kind, people come to us just to see what's up.
How often does this happen?
Well, that's the thing. We hire adventurers such as yourselves, so it never happens.
Officially.
I mean, there was that one case where the druid place hired me to take out these Nimrods.
Nimrights.
Oh yeah, Nimrods.
These Nimrods. Well,
So you might want to
outside the city,
effort to.
outside the city walls themselves, we usually have no sway over what farmers do with our equipment.
Okay. So is there any circumstance where one might... I'm just doing this out of character just to kind of figure it out. So they each have their own, like, they think and they can reason and they act on their own volition.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an instance where they could be, like, rewired to do evil? Or
Certainly.
is it like it would be making the conscious decision to hurt other people?
For the most part, they're kind of like subservients, and they basically do what they're told, unless they're programmed otherwise.
Do all of these have a serial number?
Sure, I'd say they would.
Okay.
Okay, that makes things a lot easier.
So definitely the Xanathar got a hold of one of these, or more. And
If this is the one that Nim made, did Nim put a serial number on it?
Probably not.
Nim kind of like pretends to think for a moment because it doesn't have to think, it's a robot. So it's like, no. It kind of like,
Okay.
it kind of like,
That's not
But
the.
that's also an identifier. If everyone else has a serial number and one doesn't,
Mhm.
That's true.
We're looking for an unregistered NIM. All right.
But I guess
Should we
on
go
the
back
other
and-
hand, it could have been the one. I mean, I don't know. We'll see if this Nim made the one that's doing that. Even it could be another one. Out of the whole thing.
Yeah, like should we go back and check the one on the roof first to see if it had a serial number?
Sure.
Isn't-
yeah, I guess.
possible, I guess.
So Valletta chimes, now please, if you bring me proof of its destruction, I will pay you all handsomely. Thus, you may take one non-magical invention from one of our inventories, each of you.
Dope.
Ooh. I have one question. Is do you have any kind of directory with who has what nimwright?
I'm afraid that would be a very keen thing to do for our clientele. They would not appreciate us giving out information of that sort.
Security risk.
These days, everything's getting fancier and fancier, more secure. I mean, hackers and whatnot.
Looks like we might have to steal it.
She does suggest,
Only we had a thief.
Valletta does suggest, especially using this nimwright, that maybe like having a mount of sorts, or like a griffin, like Gulroc imagines, might help in the search.
Yo, if I could have a griffin mount, that would be dope.
Why have a griffin mount when you can have a talking horse?
Apples and oranges, apples and
You
oranges.
can't ride.
Bye if I can get a griffin.
Can Maxine fly?
After thinking on it for a moment, no, she cannot fly.
Therefore,
so
a
just to
griffin.
clarify, you want it destroyed, or you want it brought back without being destroyed?
For the sake of brevity and just to get this whole thing behind us, please just bring back proof of its destruction.
Okay.
Oh, I'm good at that. I can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At this,
Okay.
Nim is very sad. Like he wants his invention to live.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I get. So we should maybe. I'm nervous to like go to the Crown's Guard about this. I don't know. I just feel like.
Well, we probably shouldn't tell the authorities, but she did mention to get a mount, you said?
Yeah, just speed up the process. I mean, you are going to be on foot searching for.
I do kind of want to go see if I can get a griffin. That'd be pretty cool.
But we'd have to go to the Crown's Guard, right? Or can you get them?
Tell them what it's for. We could just say, no.
Yeah, Zagoria kind of like says, "Well, I do have some sway with, Gillester. At least it comes to mind."
Okay, sick. Let's have a red Aladdin show you the world moment.
All right, so is this place on, like, past the Skull Manor, or is it, like, in between us and the manor?
You would.
Were we still inside the building that we were in? The inventor
Yeah.
shop?
You were in the house of the Tinker Tacker, whatever it was called.
Yeah.
Can I ask the
Fire to hand.
can I ask her if she has any flying devices that we could use to search for this?
You do recall that there was like a hang glider invention that she had on display, but that is not for sale, unfortunately.
No.
Okay, Griffin is. Griffin's cooler, anyways.
Oh, and our inventions. We should pick those up before we go.
Well, the inventions,
reward
that's a reward, yeah.
Oh, I thought we got to take it with us to do the mission. Okay.
You can try and persuade, and,
The barbarian.
yeah, whoever wants to speak,
Smart.
and try and convince her. And we could even say that this is in the conversation for the hang glider as well.
Okay.
Not me. I'm not charismatic.
Golroc's not smart enough to think
Yeah.
like that, so.
I mean, the bard's probably your smooth talker here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This would be a persuasion check.
Yes,
Maybe I should look around to see if I could find any information. Like
There you go.
a list of
Is that enough?
people that they've sold to, or
Sure.
anything like that?
Yeah, you can start going through the books if you want to make a sleight of hand check just to see.
Okay, sleight of hand, sure.
Because she basically said, "Oh, well, it's probably best if you don't." You were unable to, with that check, unable to find the right names. You do recall, as she mentioned, that the Maiden's Fair and Zarda Zord was like one of the main names that you read that had.
Okay.
Oh shit!
And you all recall Zarda Zord from the side missions we did.
The carnival guy, right?
Yeah, the carnival guy. That he has
Yeah.
3 registered nimwrights.
Okay.
But just persuading Miss Valletta to borrow the hang glider, with that check, she says, "Well, I suppose I could prepay you all with those inventions I promised.
Yeah.
Well, we do have 4 things you may each choose from. We have adjustable stilts. They take 1 minute to put on, but increase your height from 2 to 5 feet. We also have backpack parachutes that will deploy above 60 feet. And we have a barking box, which is a decoy of sorts that makes vibrations. Once vibrations within 15 feet of it occur, it will activate and start barking like a small or a big dog. And that's a switch on the side, so you get to choose. We also have a matchless pipe. And should you be of the smoking sort, you won't even need a flame. You can just click a button and boom, it's lit. Smoke that herb.
It's lit.
So if you like, you may each take
Wow.
one of these.
I want the pipe.
All
I
right, so
think everybody wants to.
Yeah.
everybody gets a. Yeah. If
I want to.
So is it?
you want the stilts, Hershey,
Yeah.
So wait, we can each only take one, or can we have 4 pipes?
you can have 4 pipes if you want. This is like their gift shop assortment.
Oh, I see.
So if you visit, these are what's on sale.
They all have the branding on them.
Yeah, a House of Inspired Hands. So yeah, if you want the matchless pipe, add that to your inventory. If you want the adjustable stilts instead, you can add that.
There was still a
On-
parachute pipe and what?
Barking box,
That's
which
right.
is it basically activates when something walks nearby.
Hmm.
I put the stilts on and I extend above Gulroc and I look over to him like I finally. There we go.
Maybe we should consider one of each.
Size
Gulroc
matters.
looks down at the stilts, very tempted to just break them, snap them right then and there.
I say, you want to try?
Don't tempt me.
No, I was offering to let you use the stilts.
Oh. Yeah, that's exactly what I was. No, don't tempt me. I'm
Okay. Same answer, just different context.
good.
Okay, well, with that, you all bid adieu, unless there was anything else you wanted to do
Wait,
there.
I think I'm kind of interested in the parachute. So can I
Okay.
take one of the parachutes? The first thing that came to my mind though with the pipe is maybe we could take it back to Zablob
Exactly.
and trade it to him for something.
Oh, I was just thinking of smoking with him.
Or okay, just having a sesh.
Another session. Okay, so yeah, just mark backpack parachute instead.
Cool.
Yeah, with the
I'm gonna take a
nimble.
barking box.
Oh, you want the barking box instead? Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'll just smoke this by myself then.
Everybody got a different item, so that worked out.
There you go.
Yay!
Cool. So yeah, with that nimwright detector in hand, everyone goes to search for the escaped creation.
Bam!
What's closer, the manor or the place with the griffins?
So just asking around, you note that the Order of the Gauntlet is where you would start to find, Lord's Alliance Griffin Riders. Or you can go speak with Jalester.
Yeah, let's go to Jalester, whatever his name
Yeah, that seems like the best way to approach. Do we want to check the dead thing first? The dead
You'll have to find him.
Nimrod. He was right by the manor. He was on the roof.
Yeah, he ran away.
Arm?
Wait, he ran away?
He was the one that ran.
That was just an arm, right?
Yeah, you found an arm.
Oh, I thought it was a whole body. See, never mind then. Okay, let's
Wait, what if we just walk out the front door, immediately walk back in, and be like, "We got it," and just give it.
I mean, we could.
Maybe the backup plan if shit goes south.
Didn't work.
You still have the arm?
Gulroc has it.
Yeah, did you
I
keep
do
it?
have it? Yes, I have it.
Yeah.
I think that's a great plan C if shit goes south.
Or a plan A.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this guy that Zagoria knows.
Okay, so
Or before we
I wanna
leave,
write some-
I want to take the metal sparrow parts, and I'll just kind of set them on a table next to Nim. I'll just be like, "Sorry, I got really jumpy," and I'll just put it back down.
Okay, well, with that act of kindness, you can see what looks like a tear, but it's just oil come from his eye.
Aww.
Oh my god! And I'll just. What's that meme of the slow push on that bearded guy in the woods? He's like,
Oh, yeah.
he just shakes his head.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I'll give him one of those.
Okay. Well, that was the most human moment he's ever had, so he's very appreciative of it.
Inspiration?
Yeah, you get inspiration. I think you've had it and you've never spent it.
Have I?
Yeah.
I didn't have it.
Either way, you have it now, so.
Alright. Yeah!
D10. Alright, so we're heading back to the tavern.
Oh, the yawning portal.
Yeah, Zagoria is going to be leading this discussion. What do you want to ask Gillester?
Hey, Gillester. We're looking for some sort of a mount, flying preferably. Is there anything you could hook us up with? Somehow?
Griffin!
Yeah, Gulroc's literally over his shoulder, just like whispering into Zagoria's ear.
A griffin would be great.
So Gillester, he's like grooming his beard, like, "Are you trying to cash in on my goodwill, I see. Alright, Zagoria. Well, there's a young griffin named Bone Snapper being trained to serve as a mount in the Griffin Cavalry. You see, he needs regular flying rounds to get some experience under his Griffin belt. So, I feel inclined to help you in your situation. And of course, I won't ask too many questions, unless you want to, keep me in the loop."
I appreciate that.
Very well. Alright, Zagoria.
Man, if you would.
Thanks.
Well, the Lord's Alliance won't forget this. I'm sure you won't either. So he kind of like handwrites a little diddly to give you permission. And then he like marks it with his own personal seal. For the most part, you've kind of like cashed in that get out of jail free card in a way.
Yeah.
But you also now have a ride a griffin for free pass. So
Okay.
Who has the highest animal
Give
handling?
to your best pal, Gulroc, right?
I imagine it's
What's
just
a-
written Ran.
Yeah.
One griffin ride.
One griffin to Zagoria, one griffin to Gulroc.
So he tips his hat to you and just like pats his beer on the counter, just to get another one poured. And I guess you're out the door then.
Yeah.
Okay, we got what we wanted, right?
I want to chug a quick ale with Dernan.
Okay. So you bump up with Dernan. Let me
Like,
just,
my man.
my man.
My man!
My
Because
man.
he's awesome. And then
Sure.
I'm good.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I'm just doing a little show, just seeing if I can get a couple, coins. While I'm
Okay.
in between.
Yeah, you kind of like
Money!
you push 3 strings off stage, kind of like upstage, like he's in the middle of something, and you're just like, my turn. And you just like,
I'm real quick. I'm gonna be out the door in just a second.
Just
Okay.
a quickie.
well, just give us a quick summary of what the performance entails.
Oh, I get up on stage and I just start playing this slow, mournful tune of the explosion outside Troll Skull Manor. Now serving 1 beer for the price of 2. And area.
At that, Dernan kind of like gives you a glance, like, "Are you really advertising here right now?"
It's a new song, all right? Come on.
Yeah.
Wait, we're serving 1 beer for the price of 2?
One beer for the price of
With the
two.
construction, this place is going to be great if you pay double beer right now. It's going to be so much fun later on.
It's like a.
That's how your business
Crowdfunding.
get faster.
That's Hershey's marketing strategy.
I think we need a new marketing manager.
I'm doing fine.
I think he's great.
Okay, well, with that, and Aeodin and Gulroc, was there anything you want to do in the bar?
I just wanted to have a drink with my dude.
Yeah, so Dernan just shares like a story, and you guys like have a moment. And
I'd be like, have you ever seen any nimwrights come through here?
Yeah, I've seen a couple here and there, but for the most part, they're usually watched over by whoever owns them. Usually not much trouble here.
Okay. That's it. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, with that, he gives you like a free one. Free one on the house.
Yeah! Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. And then,
who's in possession of the nimwright detector?
I think Zagoria does.
Forget it? Did we leave it back at the temple?
We
Nope.
left it.
Do you want to just like
Don't
try
need
out
it.
real quick, Zagoria, to see if there's any nimwrights in the
Does that have
bar?
like a cooldown, or how does that work?
You just hold the trigger down, and
Probably.
whatever happens, happens.
Okay, I mean, if it doesn't have like a cooldown type of thing, we can
Oh no.
Do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
try it
built.
out.
It's built to reveal anything in range, and unfortunately, nothing happens here.
I knew it.
Gosh darn it!
Yagro waves at Gulroc if you want to go say hi.
Like
I was gonna say, what about your girl?
Okay.
He likes you.
No, we're
Siblings, though.
those
I,
sister.
I say go get her, Gulroc, with bardic inspiration.
Okay, so Gulroc's got some bardic inspiration.
Just say hi.
Um,
I have nothing to talk about.
oh, okay. Well, she mentions there's word on the street about a heist happening. I think we might have mentioned it before, but there's plenty of business if you're interested.
A heist. What's that?
Look, I can't say too much, but we've been trailing this this automation type thing, and it has something we want.
Okay, yeah, I'm interested. I'm good at tracking things down. I think.
All right. Well, you want to be at Gralhund Villa in the next hour. It's happening right now.
Gralhund Villa.
Gralhund Villa.
Gralhund Villa.
Gralhund Villa.
In the hour. Okay. Cool.
Look, if you find that item I'm thinking about, which you're still a little low on the totem pole, and she's making like a joke at your club here. Totem pole. She waits for you to laugh. She's waiting for you to laugh. Like, get it?
No, I just.
Oh, okay. Just straight face.
Trying not to.
Well, listen, Erstal Floxen is going to be there. He's part of our black network. He's the man that you want handed over to. He's a little on the angry side, though, so you best stay out of his way. And we're pretty sure there might be some blood on the floor.
The dance floor?
Yeah.
Oh god.
There's some Panic at the Disco happening.
Okay. What was his name again? One more time. Sorry, I'm terrible with names.
Erstal Floxen.
Erstal Floxen. Alright. Oh, thank you. I will track down this machine.
Okay.
And, yeah. With my giant, big, huge club. And I'll make sure that I'm on higher of the totem pole. And then I walk away.
Oh, okay. She kind of like pounds the table because she thinks it's a funny joke because she said the same thing. So she's like, she laughs weird. All right, moving on. What do you guys want to do?
We should totally go to this Gralhund Villa. There might be an automation thing there.
We could have, we could either try to sneak in or just have Gulroc go in and try to get some information out of it at the very least.
Mm-hmm. Well, we need to be there within the hour.
Have Hershey get on his stilts, look in a window or something.
Yeah. Fred, they're still on, but they're in the lowest setting right now. So I'm only like 2 feet taller.
We'll pump them up.
No, I'm just...
Pump them up.
I got pumps.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with Gulroc inside there. Or
Okay.
does Gulroc only go
I'll
left?
go as well since I'm sneaky.
I just walk straight in.
So, as you guys are like passing, it's in North Ward because Zagoria kind of marked it on your map. It's also very close to your manor as well.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome to just head there now or stop by. If there's anything else you want to do, you also have that Griffin ticket.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not gonna try and like backseat game here, so
I really want to ride the Griffin, but we could always do that later, right?
Listen,
We have to be here within the hour, right?
Oh, we have to be within the hour. Yeah, so let's go do that first.
Yeah, anything that's time sensitive.
Yeah, unless we have enough time to go grab a Griffin, and then I can come riding in on a Griffin, because that'd be cool.
Okay. Well, I will say we are like halfway into the stream, so I think we should take a break right now.
Yeah!
Yeah. So on your map, Yagra went ahead and marked Gralhund Villa for you.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's how you spell it.
That's
Yeah.
like next door.
Yeah, and you, Aeodin, had already kind of cased the place, so to speak, as it was on the way to a Maiden's Tier in Lion Street. So you've passed by quite a few times.
That's
and
what I do.
Yeah, you passed by it. But it is always busy. Like, everything outside of the Gralhund Villa is, like, Main Street territory. So you're kind of, like, in the downtown area of Northward.
Okay.
But yeah, you all kind of walk by it. Your manor is close by, but what would you all like to do?
Ooh. So what's the hustle and bustle? Like,
I'm supposed to meet someone here, right? Or is this just where the operation's taking place?
Yeah, you were told that the Zentarim are sending, like, a fleet of operatives to Gralhund Villa. You weren't really given all the details, though.
All right, I guess I'll look for this elite. Look around to see if I can see anybody with, I guess, the tattoos.
You notice none of Zentarim around, but you do see plenty of guards, as well as City Watch to just patrol the area. It's a very heavy traffic during the day, but the estate itself is closed by a 12-foot high stone wall that would need to be climbed or entered through the gate.
This is the villa that's guarded?
Yeah, Gralhund Villa. It's basically a noble's estate.
Oh.
fancy pants?
Very fancy.
Okay.
They're pretty sneaky. I could probably climb up there. No
Yeah.
problem.
You should again. I'll reiterate that this is like Main Street territory where there's lots of people walking by.
No one can see it.
Yeah, just go for it.
I guess I'll just try to camp out around the villa, around the outside, and wait to see if I see anybody.
Sure. Yeah, you're able to look through
But
the iron
out of
gates.
view of the main street and stuff.
Yeah, for the most part, it's just a giant stone wall and an iron gate. But looking through the iron gate, there's lots of trees, a couple footpaths, and the 2-story brick mansion within. But the gates themselves, they're definitely open and closeable, but just, subtly grabbing it, it's locked.
Only we had a thief.
Are these gates picklockable?
You're welcome to try.
Okay. Is this gonna be a view of everyone?
I mean, I can stand in front of you.
Can we somehow
Just stand out in front of him,
I feel like we should make a distraction of some kind.
I mean, I do have this barking box.
I mean, okay. They told. I just want
a
to.
little waste, but
I just want to go over real quick what they told me again because
Sure, I was kind of vague on it.
that's okay. If it just go over what they told me because I can't remember.
There's a lot going on.
You're a grunt in Zentarim speak. You're not really meant to know a lot of what's happening. You're kind of
Show up at the villa.
Yeah, you're just supposed to show up and participate in usually some vile acts. Apparently you're a little late to the party though, because you guys did just come from Yawning Portal, and as far as you know, things have already happened, or maybe they haven't even happened yet. You can't really see from this vantage point.
How long has it been? How long did it take for us to travel, roughly?
On foot, not. You weren't very speedy. You're probably like an hour, I would say.
Oh, so right on time.
She did say within the hour, but at the same time, just for brevity's sake, things are happening, but you kind of missed the entrance.
Oh, so we need to get... Wait, they're potentially happening inside. I mean, obviously this thing is walled up for a reason. We should definitely try to get in there. So I'll go to Hershey and I'll be like, hey, do you want to do some like busking so that people pay attention to us and not the gate?
Sure. I step away and I say, stilts activate. And my stilts grow 5 feet in length, making me a good 11 feet tall.
Yeah.
And so, being that high, if I use thunderclap, it wouldn't hurt anybody, right?
It wouldn't hurt anybody. It would be very loud.
All right, I just blast a thunderclap with my lute, the pricked pickle, and I just go whoosah!
Okay.
Like across the street from what they're doing, but and a little bit down the street. Yeah.
So everything stops as Hershey climbs up top, like twice as tall as everyone, and just strums the loudest, very ignorant note of anyone's anything. You have everyone's attention right now.
Wow,
and then I very loudly state, "Come to Troll's Score!" We have a talking horse.
I don't even have. It's not even open yet.
Yeah.
I don't have anything ready.
You hear murmurs across the crowd like, it's not open yet. I was just there today. He keeps advertising.
Come on.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, during this distraction, is there something you'd like to do?
Yes, I would like to try to pick lock this gate.
Go for it.
During when everyone's distracted.
Yeah, everyone is sufficiently distracted.
Oh my
17.
god.
Standing like in front of him to like kind of block him out. Just like,
Yeah.
You are unable to in the midst of this pick this lock.
Oh fuck.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
If you had a little more time, you might have been able to. That's just saying like the check wasn't high enough.
Can I look around to see if I see anything? See anybody? See anything going on? What I'm supposed to do?
You look inside and you see a groundskeeper, and he's patrolling the garden with 2 mastiffs, and you're like, ooh, pretty dogs.
Pretty dope. All right. I mean, like anything else? Like, would this happen to be happening somewhere else other than in this estate?
Yeah. You know, just as you guys were like coming across, you saw a door, like a side door.
I guess I'll check that door.
Well, it's locked.
Well,
It's like a thief to check the door.
we got another thunderclap.
Yeah, do you want to keep advertising?
An angry mob's gonna form.
All trusts. 2 for 1, but the opposite. 1 for 2.
One
then
for the price of 2.
Can I help him and like I'll kind of use my like flame, like my burning hands, but I'll shoot it upward.
Like fireworks.
And then I'll use control flames to just make it say 1 4 2.
Like all numbers, like 142, like 142.
No, 1. the word 4 2. 1 for 2 in a month.
In a month.
Yeah, both of you make performance checks at this point.
Oh yeah, I also just use a spell slot for this.
I use
Jesus
cantrip.
Christ.
Everyone's kind of like,
And a spell slot.
And people are liking what I'm doing, though.
yeah, passerbys, they always appreciate free entertainment. Everybody's a critic, though.
I really hope
Yeah.
I didn't. I really hope I didn't catch anything on fire.
Yeah, you hear murmurs across the crowd. Oh, that bard should really cut that fire guy. He's not really into it.
I smile like that. I'm like,
Yeah. Luckily, nothing catches on fire. You see a couple people throw their hats and like stomp out the fire, or anything happens.
I tried. I'm sorry. I tried.
But yeah, Zagoria, you're welcome to try the stable door or the iron gate again.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with the stable door this time.
Okay. Well, that's another fail, unfortunately.
Oh no!
Nobody seems to notice, but the City Watch has now come to the commotion that Hershey and Aeodin
Oh my god.
have started.
Gulroc is going.
All right.
Just find somebody to take you in.
I could just climb the wall.
Or that'd be pretty suspicious considering the City Watch is here, but yeah, I mean,
they're at
that's
the commotion.
I mean
What's going through Gulroc's mind right now is I can break down the door. There's a nice, pretty griffin waiting for me.
Oh, okay. Let's just leave for now. Let's go grab a griffin.
Wait, aren't we gonna miss the thing?
we're definitely gonna miss the thing if we leave.
Unless we already
It
did.
doesn't seem to be happening.
Something's happening inside, probably. We just aren't there.
Can't get in. Unless I break down the door, which would cause a huge commotion.
Or I keep trying with the City Watch right there.
Yikes.
Or we can go grab a
I
griffin, and then I can fly the griffin in.
All right, in the
Maybe
midst
we
of everything, completely breaking off from what I'm doing, I yell at Zagoria and say, "Throw me the detector."
I toss him it.
All right,
Okay.
I walk over to the gate and I activate it. Does it do anything?
Yeah, click some words. It's definitely doing the thing that you were told it would.
Oh
And
boy.
there's something in there then, yeah?
Hopefully the City Watch doesn't take notice.
As you all are kind of like discussing how to enter, people are passing by. They don't really give much notice. There's a balcony 20 feet up, but again, it's over that stone wall.
Oh man.
I'm up.
Yo, I got an idea. Give me the griffin pass, and I'll go grab a griffin, and I'll fly it into the balcony.
Is that
Okay.
I can
also
run
as
really
suspicious
fast.
though? Is
That's
that just as
super
suspicious as like just climbing the wall?
I mean, the griffin's part of the guard.
From Zagoria's knowledge, Zagoria is able to adequately tell you doors open easier from the inside.
Yeah.
Good point.
We should just try to hike over. We should keep advertising.
All right, fine. I'll just climb. I'll climb. I'm a good climber. I can climb.
How tall is it?
You distract them.
20 feet.
20 feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
That's nothing.
Man.
If we, let's just say, go for the Griffin, we would not make it. Like, how much time would that take?
A lot.
30
Wow.
minutes. Because you do have that pass.
Don't make a
So.
distraction.
Right. I'm saying, like, get the Griffin, come back in 30 minutes?
Yeah. Because the Griffins are pretty fast.
Right.
Right.
Do we roll performance again for distraction?
Should we?
You're welcome to try again.
All right, I'll take out those 2 Kenku feathers and just kind of like, ooh, and just be like, wow.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to climb while he's doing it.
Yeah. Everyone's kind of watching Aeodin, but also like making a path around him. Just kind of like, oh, another drunk. But you're still distracting enough. Hershey, you're welcome to add to this. Just to...
Hershey,
I say, look at the strange feathered boy!
I'll put
I rolled 27 on that, by the way.
yeah. A natural 20.
Wait, what I got?
Okay. I'm gonna try again. You pick lock.
I'm gonna try to climb.
The stable door, I guess.
Oh, I have a rope. I want to take the rope and I want to climb the wall.
You can't climb with a rope. How do you climb with a
A
rope?
grappling hook would be good to know.
You need climbing gear. Climbing gear would be how you climb.
Oh, you need climbing.
Yeah.
That would help you.
Sufficiently distracted, right?
Yeah. Zagoria, with this, you kind of like frustratingly just jab your dagger into it and pry it off. Yeah.
All right. At this point, I'm just gonna take my club out.
Locks picked, boys. Okay. And did you pick? Which door did you pick, Zagoria?
Wait, that works?
Am I just getting like a free like door?
Yeah, third time's the charm.
I was just gonna break it down.
That's DM speak for like, keep fucking moving, please.
Right. Which door do you guys want to open?
We were at the stable door, so why not just do that?
Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the stable door was a lot less watched, so to speak. It was definitely around the corner, not as easily accessed. But you do eventually jimmy your way in, but at the behest of a lot of people noticing. You might have city guard on the way. You're welcome to intimidate or persuade the people, but otherwise they're already making their way away.
Oh no, they didn't like my bird trick.
Yeah, your bird trick wasn't as distracting as the booming voice of the pickled Pied Piper.
I just walk in.
We need our guard to persuade them to go away or something.
So would Hershey and I be aware of like what?
Yeah, it's almost as if you guys had like the facing them as they were, doing that mischievous activity.
Okay, so I'll make my way towards them to kind of intercept any guards or anything.
Okay, so you're just letting Zagoria and Gulroc go in?
Oh, toss the thingamajigger first.
Oh yeah.
Good point.
I think we should all go together. I just don't want people like following us.
Okay. So we'll say that you ended your act.
Yeah.
But didn't go inside yet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Floating around the block.
I'm gonna go inside though.
Yeah, I think me and Gulroc should go inside and kind of like maybe lock the door behind us.
Leave our party members out though?
We can come back and unlock it.
I guess that's true.
I mean,
it's probably better than unlocking or leaving it unlocked, right?
It's up to you. What do you guys want to do?
All right,
I think so.
It's up to you guys what you want to do there.
I mean,
Yeah.
Gorok's just gonna go. Zagoria can make his decision of what he wants to do with the locks. He's the lock master. Sometimes, but not recently.
I say we lock it and investigate the direct vicinity. If they need to get in, they can yell or something and we can come back.
We'll do the call. We'll make the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing we all agreed upon ages ago.
Yeah.
The secret word.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way inside.
I mainly just want to be on the lookout if any guards or anybody are trying to like come inside as well.
Sure. All right. So now you are inside the horse stables. You hear just a lot of commotion happening above you. Or not above you, but just in like the mansion. Right now you're in the stables. The courtyard is just around the corner. Yeah, you're inside the stables. You see 4 horses as well as one really decorated horse, obviously like a noble's horse.
All right. So the commotion's above us, right?
Not above you. I'm sorry. It's in the mansion adjacent, right outside.
Okay.
You just came through this door.
Where's the griffin?
You didn't get a griffin.
Yeah, we didn't get the griffin.
Didn't get the griffin.
Did you say there was a griffin inside, or am I mistaken?
Oh.
No, that.
Okay, remember.
Yeah, that would be at the City Watch.
I turned to Zagoria and was like, "Yo, grab the others. There seems to be something going on here." And then I want to walk over to the really decorated horse.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I want to kind of I guess like horse whisper to it almost, like just like kind of like pet it and like get it familiar with me, and like get it friendly and stuff, and see if I can try to like ride it into the commotion.
Okay, you're gonna flirt with the horse and try and ride it into battle?
Pretty much, yeah. Sure. I don't think I can speak to it because that would require 10 minutes of meditation.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I just want to get it to be friendly with me so that I can mount it into battle.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead and make a animal handling check.
All right.
Hey.
Holy shit.
What? It didn't show up for me, so it doesn't exist. Okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah. 19 plus
really
2.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
21.
You're good. So yeah, as you're basically putting your hands along its mane, it's just kind of whinnying and oh, I like you. And so
This horse is talking
no,
too.
this horse doesn't talk, but Gulroc understands. Gulroc knows
okay.
what horse feels.
I am one with the horse.
And as he's doing that, I want to kind of open the door and pry it open just a tiny bit and kind of whisper guys, we're gonna need you in here. Let's go. And help and try to motion for them to kind of slip in as much as they can without anybody noticing.
Sure. Yeah. It's
Did we see any guard or anybody before we come in?
You saw a couple people talking to guards, and it was as Zagoria was motioning you to come inside. He slid this wooden door behind you as you made your way back.
You're like, I don't think they saw us, guys.
There's 4 draft horses and then the jet black riding horse, and you see a name tag of sorts. It's called Maladar.
This is the one that I was talking to?
Yeah, the one you were flirting with.
Maladar. All right.
Maladar.
All right, Maladar. Let's ride into the battle. Oh, you guys can take a horse too if you want, but I'm going in. And I charge in.
I'll take
Okay.
a horse. Wait, isn't all of this happening inside though?
I'm gonna charge to where I
haven't seen
hear
yet.
the noise.
Okay, fuck it. I'll get on a horse.
It's a
Okay.
little too much for me. I'm gonna be a little more stealthy about it.
All right, so you open up the door into the courtyard, and here's everything you see.
Okay,
Courtyard goes on for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I can't drag the horse with me though.
Wait, he won't fit through the door.
Oh, no.
That's a fat horse. I'll say that the courtyard is meant to have a horse entrance too.
Yes.
So the horse is following you. You recall that there is a groundskeeper who patrols the courtyard. So you also see 2 doors in front of you.
2 doors in front of me. I'm not riding the horse?
Sure, you're riding the horse, dude.
Okay.
I want my icon on top of the horse icon. There we go.
Beautiful.
All right, now we can continue. Actually, it kind of looks like the horse is riding.
Gulroc's giving him a piggyback ride.
There we go.
I
did it.
The magic of technology. You are riding a horse now.
All right. So you said
Okay.
that groundskeeper's 2 doors ahead?
You see 2 doors in front of you, and you remember that there is a groundskeeper patrolling to the north.
All right. Is that where the commotion sounds are coming from?
Motion is coming from the mansion, which is through one of the doors.
All right. I want to head towards where I hear the sounds coming from.
You want to try which door? Just ping the door you want to try.
I mean, where do I hear the sounds?
It's very muffled. It's indoors. It's very muffled. It's indoors.
Alright,
You do not know which direction it's coming from.
I'm gonna go towards here.
That is the courtyard where the
There's
groundskeeper
not a door.
is.
There's a door here. There's a door here.
Oh, yeah. Let's go to this door, I guess.
I'll head to the other door.
I'll back up my boy, Gulroc.
Okay, so we'll say that you both entered each door.
Okay.
In the northern section is the guards' barracks, but it is strangely empty.
Okay.
So in the guard barracks,
Are there any foot lockers?
yeah, there are footlockers.
Open them bitches up.
So you spend a minute popping them all open, but it's all folded clothes and worthless personal effects.
God damn it!
Wah, wah.
There's also a bunch of naked mannequins that were designed to hold weapons and armor. But there are no guards present, so everything's bare. Very
They're all
eerie.
probably inside,
Mm-hmm.
dying.
We're killing.
All right. What was this in the left room that I'm not in?
At this point, you would have to dismount the horse.
Aww.
Unless you want to literally try and stomp it inside this mansion that was not designed to hold a horse.
Oh shit.
Up to you, dude.
Nah.
Yeah.
Tough decisions.
It was a good thought. So the horse, it kind of understands. It's like, yeah, I'm not meant to go inside. I'll wait for you here. I'll wait for you.
I give it a good little pat, and then I let it go on its way.
Make an insight check, though. Gulroc.
All right.
I mean,
That's
we
not
definitely
the
want
right thing. Sorry.
charisma save. Good charisma save, kind of.
Insight?
Shit.
Yeah, you're gonna miss this horse.
Wait. Oh. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I still have my bardic inspiration, but I guess it's been like forever.
Been over
Yeah,
an
you,
hour.
you missed out. But it's okay. This horse and you shared a moment. It's gonna wait for you. It'll remember you, though.
Oh,
Exit strategy. Exit strategy.
Yeah, this horse hearts you.
all right.
So yeah, you guys all walk into the kitchen. It's the door itself was unlocked, and it leads into the mansion's kitchen, which is stocked with cookware and utensils. There is a large fireplace alight, and a meal is currently unattended.
I take a look at the meal.
It looks like a nice hearty beef stew.
Can I take a bite?
Sure, go for it.
I'm pretty famished. I'm gonna take a little bit
Yummy.
very quickly.
Alright. You also see a door to the north of you and a door to the south.
I'll check the north if someone wants to check the south.
I'll check the south then.
Yeah, all of the commotion now that you are inside is above you.
Okay, this sounds like it's coming from here.
Let's just, yeah,
I mean, you could keep checking there. Maybe there's something valuable we could take.
that's true.
We need stairs.
I'll check the south door and then be prepared to
Hey, stairs.
join them or join Gulroc or whoever's up there if need be.
Okay. Yeah, you found your way into the pantries. One is a laundry room, the other is a pantry. There's another door that leads out to the street. But in the pantry itself is the two dead servants, an older male human and a younger male halfling who is dressed in cook attire. Their bodies are laying on the floor. Their necks slit open.
I think we might be heading the right way.
Can I take his hat?
Sure.
All right, dude.
You take the chef's hat.
Chef's hat.
It's a little bit bloody. It's a little bit bloody.
Bloody chef's hat. Does that give me any attributes?
No.
The magical
Minus
chef's
one
hat.
to cooking. All right. I guess I'll check up the stairs or start making my way towards-
That would go downstairs.
Oh, downstairs?
Yeah, into like the cellar.
Okay, but the door leads out to the street?
The door south in the pantry
Oh.
leads to
Is
the
there a
street.
door right here, too?
This is the door right here that goes outside. This door goes inside.
Okay.
Got
Yeah,
this.
Yeah, this door also goes inside.
Oh,
Okay, I want to check this door right here since I'm in this room.
Okay. So you open the door and there's two thugs sitting at the table. They have bloody maces next to them. You can hear the sound of fighting across the wide staircase right across the room. Yeah, there's two iron chandeliers that are hanging from a dark mahogany ceiling that is about 20 feet up in the air. The chairs surround a table with a particularly tall and elaborate chair at each end. There are wood-paneled walls and tapestries and locked wooden cabinets full of dishes and silverware through a glass door. There's also a fireplace that has a black marble mantelpiece and it has that framed family portrait reminiscent of every noble family. There's plenty of corpses lying around the room as well.
Oh my god.
Do I notice these thugs have the tattoo of the Xanathar?
Yeah, they are Zents. They have black leather armor, and they're all human. There's also 2 dead Zents in the room as well, but 2 alive ones.
Right, would I happen to know them at all?
You do not know either of these.
Whoa. Wait, we're chill with Zentarim, right?
Gulroc might be.
I might be.
Maybe.
Everyone else is unknown, no affiliation, I guess, right? Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh my god. Can I?
Oh, here you go.
I was just gonna, or maybe you should, because if I was gonna ask them a question.
Let Gulroc do this.
All right, I'm just gonna walk up to them nice and friendly like and be like, "Hey, is this the Xanathar mission I was told?"
Oh, you're pretty fucking late, aren't you? What
did you say?
You're pretty fucking late, aren't you?
Yeah, it was a really long walk. I tried running my hardest up, but it was a really long walk.
Yeah, good excuse, mate. Listen, we're here in case things get a little rough, in case the city guard comes up. Now, you're welcome to stay here and fight alongside us. Erstil's upstairs getting the job done. We came for the stone, alright?
The stone? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's the stone that Raynar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what needs to be killed? I'll go up there and I'll help right away.
You will do nothing of the sort. The second you go up those stairs, the second I club you in the back of the head.
Oh, then what am I supposed to do?
Wait for the city guard. We gotta fend him off till Erstil gets back.
Oh.
Oh, we're gonna have to murder some cops.
No, we're gonna have to murder these guys.
Let's murder these guys. Yeah, we'll go get that stone.
I like, are they? Is my party within eyeshot of me?
They're kind of like around the corner, so the thugs have not seen them. You're the only one in the room at the moment.
Yeah, I'm donning this chef's hat. I'm putting it on.
Okay.
Okay, so then I speak to them. Oh, okay, so the second I walk up the stairs, I'm dead. So I'll help you fight off the. I just swing at one of them.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
While raging.
All right, so you'll rage first.
God.
As I hear this, I want to sneak in.
Please say roll attack.
Yeah, and it'll be a surprise round, so you'll get this first attack. And then after that,
Nice.
everyone that wants to participate can roll initiative.
Oh,
I don't have to-
100%.
Or do I do roll hit?
Yeah, roll to attack because you're taking a swing, aren't you?
Yeah, I did. I got a 13.
That does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
All right, and the one here did not hit.
Anyone twins?
14 blood. What?
Holy shit.
Oh, I rolled a 10. That's why.
Oh, dang.
Plus 2
Wow.
for the rage.
So you clunk this guy in the back of the head, or not really the back, but just like caught him off guard. He was not expecting this after meeting such a nice half-orc barbarian that works for the Zentarim. Like, he was imagining you guys like having a couple of fun missions together, and then all of a sudden you clob him with your giant Trollger Griffin club. So he's no longer considering you friendly.
My temper gets the best of me sometimes.
Oh, that's okay, mate. You know, it happens to the best of us. And he takes out a dagger and he goes to shank you.
The most polite fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, your initiative?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative if you haven't already. I'm gonna go ahead and plug them all in.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're like kind of cool with the Zentarim, but kind of not.
I mean, they won't know about this. This is what Gulroc's thinking.
I mean, if they
they won't know
kill
about it.
them and nobody sees you, then yeah.
Yeah, I got something.
And I always roll so low for initiative.
So wait, just to kind of rack my memory, the orb does what again?
I think it was like locks to that door in the Xanathar?
Is that
The
the one
orb?
that goes in
Yeah,
the beholder eye? The beholder.
Right, that's right over, right?
You guys found a stone that opens a pathway in the Xanathar hideout. This, as far as you know, has no relation.
Oh,
You guys didn't really ask much about like what the item was that everybody's after right now.
Yeah.
So as far as you know,
I
you're
was
kind
a
of in the
little bit
dark.
hasty with that attack.
Yeah.
We want the thing.
We want the
That must be the thing.
thing.
Let me see if I can get some scripts going. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right into combat. I think Aeodin is up first.
I am. All right. So I'm just gonna like burst through this door, hope it's not locked, and I'm just gonna aim an arrow at him, and I'm gonna say, "Soup's on," and then I'm gonna let an arrow fly at him.
With the chef's hat on.
Oh,
This
yeah.
just- Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage.
22. 6 piercing damage. And then you know what? Fuck it. I will use my action surge. Or so let's say I came into the room like right there. So that first shot went to the guy that was closest to me,
Okay.
and then I'm going to use an action surge and fire a second shot at the other guy.
Cool. Go for it.
All right, longbow. Nope.
That
It's a
second one wishes by his head. It was a good attempt, though.
I can't believe you have like a +7.
It's awesome, right?
All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Hershey, you're up. What would you like to do?
Ooh, I'd like to pull out my dagger and throw my dagger at him.
You want to
The
throw
one
it at
nearest to
him?
me. Yeah.
Okay.
The one nearest to me.
Sure. Are you gonna stay in the room you're in? The pantry?
I'm just gonna get to the door and just at the doorway and throw it at him.
Okay. Yeah. Sling it.
14?
14. That does hit. Go and roll for damage. Four damage. All right. So these guys, they have not even like broken a sweat yet. They're kind of attuned to damage. So they're anxious for a fight too. They were looking a little bored. The one that pulled out his dagger, he's looking at Gulroc. He's like, "Oh, time for a little action." He's gonna he's gonna drop his dagger and go straight for the mace. Crit you for 7 damage, but you're raging, so
That's like 4.
yeah, 4 damage. He does get a multi-attack, so he's gonna do another mace attack.
Okay.
That's another 7.
All right, another
So
4.
another 4. Yeah, the first one he crit, but it was double damage, very low rolls on each one. All right, so that's going to be his turn. He's going to try and make his way down here, because that's the door he came in through. So he's ready to make a break for it if he has to. Second one, having just taken an arrow.
Opportunity as he walks away.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh wait, let me come back and get a swing from you real quick. Yeah, that hits. And that'll be 10.
That'd be 12 because it doesn't count the raging bonus.
Oh, okay. Great. So yeah, you hit him right in the back of the calf, kind of like dead leg him with your big mace. He was not expecting another low blow from his potential friend. So the other thug, he's going to attack the archer. That just yeah, they're very durable. So he's going to do 2 mace attacks.
Oh,
An
no.
8 and an 8.
Nope.
So he kind of like does like a very easy to foretell X motion with his mace, and you just kind of like sidestep it as if nothing new. Zagoria, you're up.
Okay. I would like to sneak in somehow, either through that door or, if possible, the other one, if I need to, and get like a surprise attack on him with my.
The other one might be a little too far for you to make it.
If it's not too far. Can I sneak in through this one then, or
Yeah, for sure.
kind of like Yeah. So I want to go with the rapier on the one that Gulroc was hitting, I guess. If I can get the surprise on him. Or can I only get the other guy?
You wouldn't be able to get a surprise on this guy. You could on this one.
Okay, I'll go for the one I can get a surprise on.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of like weave through Aeodin, kind of like shimmy off his back and some kind of like cool kung fu motion, and then you find yourself right over here behind him.
So go for his brainstem.
Brainstem, rapier attack. Very nice.
Yeah.
Roll for damage and sneak attack.
Awesome.
And also my assassinate makes me crit on any creature that is surprised.
However, he did already act this battle, so I believe assassin does not count here.
Okay. Well, it says in addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
Right, but he is not surprised.
Okay.
I did the surprise.
Yeah. Surprise would be if you rolled before him in the initiative. Or if, you started the combat. Kind of like how Gulroc did.
This says it has advantage on anyone that hasn't started combat. In addition, you can any hit that you score against a surprise. I guess surprise is the same thing as a started combat. Okay.
Yeah. We'll figure it out together. So,
yes.
Cool. You just did 11 damage to him. He's still standing, but both of these thugs are looking pretty worse for wear. Gulroc, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna dash right here. Like, kind of in between them both, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna continue whacking on the one that I've been hitting so far.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do my...
You're gonna whack him?
Reckless attack.
Gonna whack him.
I'm gonna whack him so hard.
Whack him off.
Just gonna whack him off.
Gonna whack that mole.
My reckless attack. Bollocks!
Yeah, even with the reckless attack, it was very... because you ran right in front of him, he was able to see it coming. So, unfortunately, no club found purchase this day.
And...
Alright, so that'll be the end of your turn. Aeodin, you're up.
Okay, so this guy. Which one do I want to do? I'll shoot the guy near the fireplace. This guy.
Okay.
I'll fire an arrow on him. Well, oh, sorry. I think I didn't add it, but there was that plus. Oh no! I did add the +1 damage from the iron-tipped mofos. All right, so longbow attack. Skedaw!
25, that hits.
Oh yeah, buddy.
And 11.
11 damage.
Very nice. I will ask, just for clarification, how far is too close? You know what I mean? Like, how close is too close for the longbow?
I think it's 5 feet because it's a ranged attack.
Right.
So it's at disadvantage if it's within 5 feet.
5 feet? That's like melee.
Yeah. Melee range. Yeah. Is this too? Do you think this is too close?
No, not necessarily. I'll definitely look into it later. But yeah, you definitely land. This arrow sinks right into him. What were you aiming for?
His just straight through his mouth and the back of his neck.
Yeah, like
eat your vegetables.
He says, "I'm not hungry," and then just at the end of that syllable, just right through his mouth.
Oh,
yeah, and he takes a seat. That's like your calling card.
He falls into the chair.
Yeah, he's out.
Awesome.
Put an X on him.
That's.
I put the X on Gulroc. You took.
Oh no!
Gulroc said,
I was so astounded by this arrow that even I died from it.
All right, well, that was his go. Go for it, Hershey. What would you like to do?
The last guy, I'm gonna use vicious mockery at him and just like say like, your friend's dead. Yo, next sucker.
Okay, so 2 damage, and I have to make a wisdom save.
Wait, mockery does damage?
Yeah, it does damage.
What?
Yeah.
I have to beat 13. He does. So he doesn't really seem offended. You basically told him that his work friend is dead. So he's kind of like, okay.
I feel like silly that he didn't even react, so I just like skimper like a little bit further into the pantry.
All right, well played. Okay, so it would have been the dead thug's turn. So now thug number 1, seeing he's outnumbered, he's just gonna try and take somebody with him. He knows he'll have to suffer the wrath if he moves any closer to anyone else. So he's gonna take a swing at Zagoria.
Ooh.
And he gets 2 mace attacks. 14 and a 7.
14 does hit, 7 does not.
Alright, so you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, man.
What's your armor class?
13.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, mine's still only like 14.
Okay, well, Zagoria, it's your turn now.
Okay. I want to make another rapier attack on this guy. And since I guess Gulroc is near me, I get a sneak attack as well, right?
Yeah, I would say you would. You're kind of like facing him right now, but there's like a technique you've picked up that you're able to find that exploited weakness.
Okay. Let's go with the rapier. 16.
16, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay.
11. Yeah, that was just enough to take him out. Yeah, where were you aiming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for his eye.
Oh, okay.
Right eye. And say, this is for the chefs.
So yeah,
We really like chefs. Apparently.
just with like a running start, it kind of catches him off guard, and the rapier just sinks through his eyeball. And as you unsheath it, the eye comes with it. So you got a little kebab on your rapier.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that ends combat. Both of the thugs are unconscious. The Zentarim thugs just laid across all these other corpses on the ground too. There were several just servants as well as 2 other Zentarim guards. So again, there was a staircase, and that's where you heard Erstal, who is the Zentarim leader. That's where he was. So what would you like to do?
Stairs?
Yeah, up the stairs.
Can we check their bodies first to see if they had anything on them?
Yeah, go ahead and make some investigation checks.
Yeah. that's-
Everybody can.
Everybody?
Yeah, everybody can.
Oh, God.
Everybody.
Dang. I had a
Natural
20
one.
investigation. Now I have a 19 investigation.
Nice.
Yeah, -2, but
22.
Unfortunately, they carry no treasure. Yeah. Hey, I don't make the rules. Actually, I do. But yeah, you do notice a couple of them had like "be here at X o'clock" kind of like notes on them. So this was definitely a planned endeavor, but it also kind of all happened out of the blue. Like this was a very rushed. Yeah, I would say, because this is also in a very crowded part of town. Like nobody expects this to happen without City Watch showing up.
who has the thingamabobber? Can we check to see if the automation is here?
I think I threw it to you, didn't I?
Nimrod?
Mm-mm.
Wait, I have it?
Because I threw it to Hershey, and then Hershey...
Oh, okay.
Then I threw it back.
I pull it out and I wanna press it to see if it works.
Okay. Yeah, it's still whirring, but it's also like kind of getting faint. If that makes sense. Yeah, maybe it's moving.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's.
Should we check upstairs?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll head up with you.
I'll lead the
Cool.
way.
Lead the way.
Follow behind at a safe distance.
I'm still friendly.
For now, yeah.
Well, up here you probably won't be. They're not going to be like, oh, some random person we don't know. Why are you here?
Oh,
worry.
before I go up, I want to grab one of those papers that says "Be here at this time," and like
Oh.
That'll save them.
pocket.
Okay. So yeah, you guys,
Yeah, good idea.
you make your way up into the foyer. It's gonna be. I gotta move all your characters. It's gonna be right up here. You can see it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I
Where'd
see
you
it.
go?
Just scroll up.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, I'm moving your characters.
No, you're cool.
Alright, so you see a couple rooms. There's a lot of banging happening into the door to your south. So, the downward door.
Downward facing door.
Yeah.
Does the whirring of the device get fainter or stronger depending on like which door we put it next to?
Good.
The whirring has stopped.
It's downstairs. It has to be downstairs.
Or like you said, it was moving away, and now it's moved even further away to Kris.
Well,
Do we want this stone or do we want to go find that automation?
Split the party.
split the party.
Cool.
Oh boy.
I could stay here. I'm pretty confident in my abilities.
Yeah, I am too. Well, all right, we could do that. So 2 of us stay up here and 2 of us go downstairs. That could go south really fast.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah,
potion.
what do we want more? This thing that we don't even know what it is, or the like robot guy we were looking for?
I have a potion, so I could stay. Like I feel like I could be pretty safe.
Seems pretty important though if all these people are fighting over it.
I agree.
I could use prayer of healing on us, so top us off, and then you can have your potion.
So this door here is creaked. This door right here is creaked open.
Is there someone in there?
It's dead silent in there. All the noise is coming from the room to your south.
Fuck it. Let's go. I go inside. I open it.
Okay, so you open the door and you see Erstel banging away at the door just across the corridor.
Gulroc, I think you should say hello.
Alright, I walk up to Ursula, like, what's going on here? I'm with, I got the memo. A little late, but I'm here to help. And I hold up the paper.
Well, if you're here now, just help me get this blasted door down. Gralhund's in this other room and he's got something we need.
Alright, I take out my Trollger club and wind back to beat on that door.
Okay, you're aiming for the door.
Yep.
Roll a strength check.
Can I check?
Yeah, Ursula like jumps aside as he sees like your battering ram of a club come down.
Balls.
Yeah, you deflect off of it, and it kind of like almost hits him. He's like, "You stupid buffoon! Hand over the club. I'll do it."
I begrudgingly hand him my Trollger club.
Okay, Urstel isn't going to make a strength check.
Ooh.
It does the same thing. It's like, stupid club, and he just throws it to the ground.
Aww, it's a special club.
I pick it back up.
Okay.
Go outrageous.
Do you have any Thieves' Tools left?
Any what?
Thieves' Tools left?
Yeah, he does.
Do I? Okay. I can try that. I mean, is it like picklockable?
Yeah, I would say. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. It's barricaded on the other side.
Okay. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to attack recklessly if that's possible.
Go
Can
for
I
it.
do that?
Raging, Cajun.
Yeah, give it
Is
that
this a
reckless.
strength check?
Give it that reckless strike. Yeah, go for it.
Do I get advantage with that or no?
No, because you already did it once.
Wait, what? Okay.
This is like your reckless attack, the second one.
What is happening?
Oh yeah, yeah. You have not been able to make a dent on this door,
Oh
or at
my
least like
God.
be able to break it open.
The door's made of wood, right?
Yeah.
And wood
But-
burns, right? Let's
How
burn
long?
the door down.
How long would it take to burn?
I mean, if we had a little magic
I could
to
try.
accelerate.
Did you bring your friends? Who the freak are these people?
These are my bodyguards. I never come unprepared.
I use a charm person on him.
Go for it. Go for it.
Would this be? This would be charm person level 1 still, correct? I don't know why.
Yeah, charm person level 1.
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Oh, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's
Okay.
an advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. We're not fighting it.
You
Not at the
can
moment.
use a second level charm if you want.
Up to you.
Hey.
Second level, I think you can target additional creatures, so it wouldn't make a difference.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 17. So he beats that. He's very aware that you just cast a spell on him, but you can tell he's getting desperate. He wants to get what he wants and get out.
I'd be like, all right, this is the last thing I can think of. Everybody move out of the way. And I will cast Burning Hands on the door
Okay. Go
to
for
try
it.
and catch it on fire. What, do I just roll an attack?
Yeah, roll for it. 15.
Ah!
The door is now on fire,
Yeah!
but it's barricaded on the other side. So now,
Go wait for it to burn through.
All right, you guys want to play 3 Dragon Ante or something? Like, what's up?
Wait, Zagoria, do you have any wind abilities to start making a convection to feed the flames, like a bellows?
I thought you were gonna just...
I could unending breath. That's
Yes.
holding my breath. Maybe I can have to blow on.
You just hold your breath.
Yeah.
All right,
You don't need that. The oxygen is being burned up in here.
everybody blow on the fire at the same time.
Looking at the door, does it seem to be getting weaker from the flames? Like starting to
the
like.
door, yes, but there are obstacles on the other side. With the smell of smoke, 2 figures come through this door as it like throws itself open. From what you understand, is one is the noble and the other is their bodyguard.
Hi!
What the hell? Get him, Hrabs! Hrabs is the bodyguard's name. So Hrabs,
Oh, shit.
yeah, basically you guys have sided with the Zentarim at this point, at least from their perspective, unless you want to say otherwise. We're all gonna roll initiative then. If
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. All right, can I just say...
I grab. What's his face? Utra.
yeah, Erstal.
Urstal. I grab him and I was like, I found this mook running around in your mansion. I was sent here to stop
Capture him.
what was going on in here.
This whole thing is a shit show. I'm not even gonna lie, guys.
We're about to fight.
Yeah. Just
No, we'll just fight the bodyguard. Ignore that.
I used both of my spell slots to make an advertisement and just to catch a door on fire.
At least you tried. So yeah, you guys are in combat. Hrabs is a very well-fitted bodyguard.
Oh, shit.
There is a noble in the other room who is using the bodyguard to place, herself in safety. Ursel is banging around at the door. He's going, "Let me in, Gralhund!" So this is the other noble. So it's Gralhund Villa, if you haven't noticed, and you're basically in between a couple of very key factors. So let us know what you want to do.
Oh my God. All right, so the guy banging on the door is Zentarim, right? I just want to
Yes.
make sure I got that right. Okay.
Ursel is Zentarim.
Oh shit.
Well,
Well, wait. Are we in initiative order right now?
Yeah, I've rolled initiative for everybody.
Oh, but you rolled
I'm-
initiative first?
I'm definitely not first. I rolled a 7.
Let me roll initiative. Fucking hell.
Oh man, that's rough.
I haven't rolled a double-digit initiative, I think, on air.
Well, Barbarian eventually gets one where it gives them like danger sense. If you look it up, they get like
I think I have
advantage.
that.
That's cool.
No, you have beast sense.
Really?
Hershey, did you roll initiative?
So I have danger sense,
Oh, I thought you said you told me.
but that's for dex saving throws.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's like primal instinct or something.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, well,
We were
Yala.
stopped by a door.
yeah, Yala shouts out,
Look, the thing you want is gone. We sent it away. Now kill them all, Rabs.
so Hershey, you're up first. What would you like to do, Hershey?
I would,
We should totally bail.
We're like, oh really? Okay, sorry, we'll be on our way.
oh my gosh. That doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Do it. I got an idea, but I'm like last. So.
Oh
Right.
man.
I think I'm gonna allowed to use another cantrip right now, correct? Or no?
Yes.
I just
Okay.
It's unlimited, right?
Only one per turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use hideous laughter to try and get the bodyguard to fall prone, and then try to go back downstairs.
Okay. So yeah, that is... What check for me? Wisdom save. He's got a +2. And he rolled a 15, so it looks like he succeeded. So he starts to chuckle and he's like, now's not the time.
But I still run downstairs.
Okay, so Hershey's made his way downstairs.
Oh my god.
I tried, guys. Bye.
Alright, Zagoria's up. You're staring into the eyes of Parabs. He's got his blade drawn.
I see that.
You, as a thief, if you didn't know, you can disengage as a bonus action.
So could I attack and then disengage, or are you saying I should just disengage?
You may attack and disengage, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay, who do you want to attack?
Ooh.
Other things of note is if you don't attack, you can move twice as fast.
Okay. So you can get opportunity strike on me if possibly.
Not if you disengage.
If you disengage, you avoid any
Okay.
opportunity strikes.
Okay, and I can do that for a bit. Okay. I guess I'll attack him, and with sneak attack and assassinate if I'm allowed, right? I think since he hasn't gone, I'm allowed.
But he's not surprised.
The prize is like getting the initiative on him. You haven't surprised him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's literally looking you straight in the face. You can't assassinate someone who's looking you
Plus,
straight
that's you
in the
have
face.
advantage on against any creature that hasn't taken a turn yet.
Yes, but I think the rule goes is they have to be surprised. They can't see you coming to be able to assassinate them.
Okay,
Surprise
okay.
around.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll just attack him with whatever I can, and then disengage and go back down the stairs.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack. Then you'll make your way downstairs and disengage.
Just like poke him and split.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Haha! Pew! Alright, roll for damage.
You don't have to take the sneak attack if that doesn't
Yeah.
apply.
Yeah, no one is in range to give you that advantage, so
Right.
you still do 10 points of damage to him. And with disengage, you're able to make it down the stairs.
I want to get as far away as possible, of course.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you guys are basically at the bottom of the stairs. You and Hershey.
Okay.
Next up is Trabs. He's going to basically guard the door with his life. That's basically his main objective right now. So he's just going to stand there because nobody else is in range of him. He's like, come on, pigs, bring it. So, Aeodin, your turn now.
Alright. I'm just gonna straight up be like, what is the thing you guys are talking about?
There's no answer. They're not going to convey that.
Be like, oh, fuck it. I'll go downstairs. I will run away.
Yeah, you guys were very brash in this whole operation.
Yeah, we really didn't think this
Yeah. Okay,
This is a disaster.
What's Gulroc doing now?
but you are able, and this is a good hint, or a good clue, is that the thing, the nimwright that you were hunting, has left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And Yala kind of shouted that, hey, the thing you're looking for is gone.
Oh, okay.
So if you put 2 and 2 together, that's enough.
So wait, the orb and the thing are separate.
Yeah, you found something that opens a door underground. This new item is irrelevant to that.
Okay. Got it.
So yeah, it's going to be Urstel's move. He technically considers you an ally, Gulroc, but he's also not keen on sticking around. He's going to disengage and follow everybody downstairs. So, as far as he's concerned, he thinks you guys are Zentarim as well. He's also panicking.
He's also what?
He's panicking right now. He's desperate to leave.
As tribute.
Okay, I just have a question for how attack of opportunities work.
If you want to swing at the only ally NPC you have right now,
before I decide on this, I just want to know, with attack of opportunities, are you able to like grapple people?
No.
Okay, well then yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so you're gonna let him
weapon attacks?
I would believe so. I'm gonna Google search it right now.
That's fine.
That is a really good question, actually.
And throw him at the bodyguard and then run away.
Yeah, that is a very, very good question. Oh my goodness gracious.
It says it's up to me, so I'll say you can. You can.
I can.
Yeah, if you would like to.
But he considers me an ally.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin that, right?
So if anything, you would have advantage on this.
He's so completely oblivious to his
he's
friend.
like, come on, man, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
Oh, fuck, I don't know what to do.
Wow, this
yeah.
This is this is a bad plan because
Is the fire raging?
It's horrible and just kept.
The door that was barricaded
I don't know
is
how
still
much
on
I
fire.
value my alliance with the Zentarim, so you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna as he's walking by, I'm gonna try to pick him up with a grapple.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Okay.
Right? Is that what I should do, guys? Or not?
In Gulroc's mind,
Gulroc would do.
yeah. In Gulroc's mind, he did throw your club to the ground after unsuccessfully.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Let's do it.
Okay.
And if he dies, no one knows.
Attempt to grapple. You have advantage because he trusts you.
What's the grapple check? What do I roll?
Just strength check.
Ooh.
Okay.
14.
And then I'll see if I can.
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, he rolled a natural 20. So he's still so desperate that he's just oily as heck. He's able to get out of your grapple.
I was like,
He starts oiling when he gets nervous.
Give him a pat on the back or something.
Yeah, it's just all the sweat dripping down him. Like you were unable to get a good grip on him. So you're standing there, bewildered, and you notice the half orc kind of like, who? What? Are you who? Is there anything you want to say? Or are you just gonna leave?
This has turned into a Monty Python sketch.
Or just sorry for disturbing you. I'm gonna go, and I bookcase to rush out.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Everyone is downstairs at this point. The bodyguard is not going to leave his post, as well as the noble. They're basically holed up. And from what you understand, this is from Aeodin's knowledge, is that they have a family. Just because, you've passed by it a couple times. They were probably protecting their young ones.
Yeah, okay. Oh, poor kid.
Gosh, so horrible. And now their house is burning down.
Yep.
Let's just go. I'm gonna go grab that. I'm just gonna let's go, and I head towards the stables.
Okay.
Oh man.
So yeah, as you guys are on your way out, you hear a lot of footsteps outside, and familiar City Watch guards' voices ringing up. Go, go, go! Enter through the main hall!
Guys, let's run back to the stables and ride them horses out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait, let's go north. and because it looked like.
Why would we go north?
That's the main halls to the north, isn't it?
Stables are the side entrance.
You guys are in the halls right now. The main gate is to the north.
Yeah, but they're gonna
coming through the main gate.
Oh, they're
Okay.
coming through the main gate.
Yeah, they're coming through the main
Oh, then
gate.
yeah. No, don't listen to me.
Yeah, we're going through the stables.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Urstel, he doesn't really wait for you. He bursts out through the pantry door. That's where his guards all came out.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, we go out in style.
Yeah.
I greet my horse friend.
Marmalade? No, not Marmalade.
Oh yeah, what was his name?
Malador.
Balador?
Malador.
Maladar. Yeah, I greet Maladar.
Malador.
Okay, so you guys burst out into the bustling city street. Everybody kind of like stops and sees this commotion. The Zentarim, well, one dude alive, Urstel, he kind of like books it. He draws more eyes than you do. What would you like to do?
I want to press the thingamabobber, see if I can get a reading as we're riding
Nothing.
out.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, it's long gone.
Fuck.
Well, we don't want to take these horses back to Troll Skull at the moment. Unless,
we need to ditch them.
wait,
Let's just
Maladar?
get distance from the.
Is Maladar a boy horse, by the way?
It's a boy horse.
Why?
Maxine needs a bow, okay? He needs someone to have company and perhaps companionship.
Okay, I'm glad you were
He's a
thinking of
fine-looking
Maxine and not yourself.
It is a very well-known horse around the area.
Oh, it is.
This is their prized horse that you're pretending to steal.
Oh my god. We're in trouble. We're in a
I just
lot
want to ride
of
it some
trouble.
distance and then hop off of it and leave.
Yeah, let's just jump off our horses, guys.
And
But can we just create some distance from the villa?
yeah, I want to ride these horses to somewhere, leave them, and then we can go back to base.
Okay. Yeah, which horses are you taking?
I'll take this.
I'm already committed to Maladar at this point.
Yeah, bare minimum ditch that one. The other ones, maybe, but probably ditch them.
Anyone that wants to ride a horse needs to make an animal handling check, unless you want to jump on the back of someone else's.
I'm gonna
Which
jump
you-
on the back of Maladar.
Yeah.
Let me
I'll jump on
see
the
what
back.
my animal handling is before I make that decision.
Oh my god.
I'll try. I'll go for it. I'll try.
Not good.
Yep.
I'll try it as well. You know what? Screw it.
17.
Handle horse?
Okay, yeah, Zagoria was able to calm down the horse. They were all panicked, especially with you guys barging in the way you did. Maladar is completely tame at this point in Gulroc's hand. So
I try the feather trick. I take out the feathers. I'm like, ooh.
Zagoria just kind of like puts
Yeah.
your hands down at this point, like just jump on the back of mine.
Like, dude, Aeodin, we gotta get out of here, dude.
All right.
Yeah, as you guys make your way, escorting the horses out of the stables, you see some griffins land in the nice courtyard, and the city watch starts storming every room in the mansion. You all were able to avoid their eyes for the most part, but I'll ask for a stealth check just to see how stealthy you are.
All right.
Oh, is the stealth count? No, it's not a dex saving throw. Oh, wait, I did sleight of hand. No, it was a good roll.
That was a good sleight of hand.
11.
Bless. Yeah, you guys were pretty average in your stealth. The entire city street saw you. However, the city watched themselves. They were all coming through the main entrance, so there weren't any guards to stop you, but plenty of eyes. Again, Troll Skull Manor is right down the street, and you guys are stealing some horses.
We're affiliated at all.
I don't know. Maybe that performance earlier didn't really tip anybody off either.
Yeah, I mean, they don't know mine is Zagoria's face.
But then when they see us with them, like, they're on our horses.
Yep.
Nah, I do this.
Put the blinders up.
Okay, well, you guys ride off into the sunset on one very beautiful horse and one average-looking horse.
I constantly want to be pulling the trigger just to see if I get anything.
Nope, nothing. It is left for a secret location.
What a disaster.
Alright, so we're heading back to the manor. You guys are right outside. Maxine,
At this point,
yeah.
right?
do you want to keep the horses?
No.
No.
Okay.
Maxine.
I pat them on the butt to like get them to go back to their home.
Okay.
We're
Fuck.
getting a reputation as horse thieves at this point.
They're so
You
fun.
are horse thief.
Because all we do is steal horses.
Well,
Well,
Maxine welcomes you warmly. Welcome back to the haunted
you.
horse.
Thanks, Maxine.
And Liv says, "Can I pour you guys a drink? You look like you had a day."
A
Yes.
couple, please.
And so he does the tap just out of habit, but just dust comes out. Fresh
don't
dust
have
for
any
everyone.
Gulroc. Can I hit that pipe a little bit?
After me though.
So, all right. So we
I hand it to him.
we broke into somebody's house, killed 2 guards, ran upstairs, caught a door on fire. You tried to grapple an oily dude, stole some horses, and now let's just get high about it.
I mean, what else can you
Yeah,
do,
man.
man?
Have fun.
That was pretty much it in a nutshell.
I've never met a door I couldn't break down before.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.